All right, here is how to get as many leads as you want without paying for them. So not doing ads to get leads, which is truly valuable. I'm going to show you the whole process that I use to get a ton of free leads. So let's dive in and let's get going on this. So normally the process is you have to create some type of content, of course, for to be able to send people to, or people to be able to find you. So whether that is YouTube video, whether that's podcasts, blog posts, some type of free content to get people to find you. And then once people find you, you have a call to action inside that content, CTA, call to action inside the content, basically directing them to go to a particular place. Usually it's a link that has something of value for them relating to what the content was they just found you. So usually it's a free guide, download, template, something like that. So they'll go to this free link, and then that free link will take them to an opt-in page. So this is something that you have to build out, where usually it collects an email and a name is the most basic information that it should collect. And then once they opt in, it will send them usually another email with their free thing, their free guide, template. And then also what normally happens is you also have a thank you page to redirect them to thank them. And sometimes you can embed a link here for the free content as well. So they would get it via the email, and then they would also get it via the thank you page. So that's the funnel normally. And that is a lot of work, as you can see. And to be able, and in terms of sending people to this free link, usually you have to do content or you have to do paid traffic, which can get very expensive to send them this free thing. What I'm talking about today is a little bit of a different process, because it enables you to be able to get free leads from your content that you create. And you're going to be able to create a lot of content very easily that's going to be SEO optimized already. That's going to help your website get more traffic, get more sales. So this is the free content. You're going to create tons and tons and tons of it. And then your interactive lead magnet is going to be embedded inside your content. So it's going to be related to your content. It's going to give them a ton of value. It's going to be interactive. So you're giving them value with the amazing free content. You're giving them value. You're giving value with how they're finding you, and then you're also going to give them a ton of value with your interactive lead magnet, which I'm going to show you. And then it's going to ask them if they want more tips or strategies to put in their email, and then that email is going to go to a file here, which you can then remarket to later. So this process works really well because you're creating the amazing content, and unlike the other process, the lead magnet is interactive and AI driven. So here is what I'm talking about specifically. So Arvo is the program that I use to create this content. It's an AI auto blogging program that creates SEO optimized articles in a couple of clicks very easily. All you need is a keyword that you want to focus on and a title. If you want a title of the article, if you already know what the title should be, or you just put in a keyword, it'll generate the title for you. So basically you put those in, you click add keywords, and then it's going to go over here to your inputs, and it's going to have all of your inputs for your keywords and or titles here. Here's a couple of samples that I've already done. And then from there, all you do is hit generate article. Now you can make further enhancements to this. I'm not going to dive into it too deep, but you can add different keywords here. You can change your title or add a title, focus keyword like we just saw. You can change the language, tone of voice. You can add your own knowledge base if you want, or just have it connected to the web. Change the formatting. You can change the structure, add a call to action if you want. Internal linking, which is really valuable. You can add your own sitemap. External linking, also valuable. You can add your own, or it'll do it for you. It'll add AI images, or you can do your own or stock images. You can select the number of images. And this is really cool. It'll add a relevant YouTube video, or you can add your own if you want, whatever the case may be, if you have your own YouTube channel. So you have a lot of customization options here. But let's just show you an article here. So here's some generations of articles that you can generate based on those factors. And you can see how valuable these are. Here's an AI image with alt text, behind the scenes, table of contents, key takeaways. This has internal and external links, has a relevant YouTube video here, which makes it way more engaging and lowers bounce rate. So you can see these articles are very, very good. It even includes tables. Really, really engaging, really helpful. Someone looking for this information would find everything they need in this article, which is good and what you want. And you would never know that this thing is generated by AI. It's very well written, very professionally written. Now you can take it a step further. You can go in here and edit any part of this article. It also allows you to see the internal SEO optimization. You can see the meta description. You can see the alt text, the H3, H2 headings. You see the links. So you can change. If I see, it'll go to the link to a specific page, but I can change. If I click edit with AI, I can use that AI assistant to change anything here. I can highlight this, have it rewrite it, simplify, shorter, longer. I can add my own stuff here. Whatever I want to do. If I want to add a link, I can do that. Or I can go over here to the AI assistant and ask the AI assistant to do it. Add 3 paragraphs on this. Take out the first paragraph on that. Rewrite the whole article. You know what I mean? Make the article funny. Whatever I want to do, the AI assistant will help me do, which is really a huge time saving. So the next part of this is you can publish this to I hit publish, it'll go to my integration. So you could set up integrations with your website to be able to basically send this to wherever you want. You can also do the same thing with social media, but here's all the integrations, so you can automatically just send this over to your website. Really easily have it send. The key to this, what I'm talking about with leads, is now there is a lead magnet feature which you can create lead magnets and embed them inside your blog articles or take them over and put them in your landing pages, but they're interactive lead magnets. It's not just like, here's a free guide. They're interactive. So here's one we did for fitness. So generate a workout plan for women over 40 based on the number of days they enter. And then basically you pick the placeholder, how many days a week do you want to work out? And then the button text basically showing them to click the button, telling them to click the button. So here's kind of how it looks. So how many days a week do you want to work out? All they have to do is enter 3. So if you're doing an article about working out, you can do generate a workout plan, and it's going to give them a 3-day workout plan that's really, really good, and it's very engaging. Look at this. Day 1, day 2, day 3, as simple as that. So this is interactive. This is better than just some free thing they have to download. And this is going to be within the article. And then it's going to ask them for their email. So subscribe here to get more tips. You already gave them value with the article. You already gave them a lot of value with this interactive lead magnet. Now they're more apt to put in their email because you just gave them all that value on the forefront without asking them for anything. Then once they submit their information, it goes over to here, a CSV file, which you can download and then put it in your email CRM and then work these leads later. So this process works amazingly well because of all of the value that you just gave them, and it is a full content strategy and lead generation strategy built in, and it's also helping your website because the articles are SEO optimized. So it's helping your website get more traffic and rank higher because of the quality of information on it. And then as a side effect, you're also getting a ton more leads because you can embed these in every single article that you do. And you can do as many articles as you want. And you can set up an auto blog with this as well to do this for you. So you don't have to even manually do this. So if you go in here and do auto blog, you can have this set up to do full automation mode, which basically you would do your feed, which is either a website, YouTube channel, or keywords. It'll generate and publish the articles for you. Or you can just do the output mode that I showed you first, and then it'll generate and publish off that output. Or you can do a feed, generate, and then you go in and publish them. So 3 really good options. But if you do like full automation mode and you go to continue, you select your feed, you select where you're going to put your integration, so your website, you can select your social media channel, and then you can do interval every day, every 12 hours, every 6 hours, every hour, whatever you want to do. And then you can also do the number of articles per batch. So you could literally do 10 articles every hour if you wanted to, 100 articles every hour if you wanted to. I wouldn't do that. That's too much. But if you're doing all this high quality content and you're putting these lead magnets inside, it's a numbers game. You're going to hit some home runs there, and you're going to get a lot of freaking leads for your business with doing this. So there's a link to Arvo below. Make sure you check it out. There's a free trial. You can also get 10% off. This is kind of the sleeper that a lot of people just are not doing, and it makes life a lot easier because you're not having to go in and create a opt-in page, an email sequence, a thank you page. All you have to do is set up these lead magnets, and you can do as many as you want, and it takes you a couple of seconds to be able to do this, and basically just share this out on your, basically put it out wherever you want. Put it on your website, put it on social media, wherever you want to put it. And this is just one of the many features you can use with Arvo. There's also, you can fix your website SEO with one click. So that's a feature. Here's a video I did on that. So I'll show you exactly how to use this Arvo software to be able to go in, link with your website, and start fixing the SEO behind the scenes so you can rank higher than your competition and get on page one. And hopefully get ranked first, but it'll definitely help you do that. So it's one of the many great things here. So make sure you check this out. Check that video out as well. I'll be back soon with another good video for you guys.